How are you?
Hey, good. How's it going?
Pretty good. Long time no talk.
I know, I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous actually, since it's been a while.
About what?
Just this meeting, you know?
Yeah. It's the whole team together at 8, right?
Right. This one I just want to go over with you and Kilani.
Oh,
Can you hear the music? Is it too loud? It's the background music I turned on.
yeah, I can hear it. It's not too loud.
Okay. How have you been? It looks like the apartment has settled.
Yeah, I've been good. Definitely like starting to slow down. I had some family stuff last week, but I think it's like getting slower now.
Awesome. I'll be back in Boston in about 3 weeks, so we could catch up then with Jilly and Aiden.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
hmm So you're near Boston, right?
Yeah, I'm in Dorchester, so like South Boston.
Nice.
Is it like a big move? Like, do you have to bring all your stuff back over, or like, do you still
No,
have a
it's all
place
there.
here?
It's all there,
Okay.
just in my body moving, with all this cool stuff.
Oh, nice.
How are you, Kaylani?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. You look super tan for some reason.
I am.
Is it Hawaii stuff?
Yeah. I'm
Nice.
outside every chance I get. So,
Are you surfing?
yes.
Oh wow, cool,
Yeah, it's super fun.
awesome. So, just to get started, I want to talk about what you two would be working on together. Not
Mhm.
really together, but you guys will have the work split between you guys, and we're scheduling 6 short form content per week, so one per day. So how I want to go about this is having the visuals, like photos and videos, compiled by the end of the week, and then that way you don't have to like rush into doing every single day compiling the visuals. So I just want to go over the plan first, like where this process lies in our roadmap. And Kehlani, can you not see Kehlani either, Sam?
I can't see her either.
Oh crap. Hmm.
Maybe it's like an internet thing.
Maybe. So usually it's like 2 content per day, like in the case of short form content, but I'm trying to minimize it so that it's more sustainable. Like we could do it in the long run. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Mm-hmm. And what's the deal with Kehlani?
But yeah, I'm sorry. I lost you because of the internet. Could you repeat that, please?
Yep. So basically, I just want to go over where this whole process lies in the roadmap that we outlined from the beginning. So where
Okay.
we are and what this is for. So,
Yep.
so we're still in phase one, as you guys know, initial audience building, and that will go until October. And this is a crucial phase. And what we're doing now is building our Instagram presence with magazine style narrative, as you guys know, and basically, once we reach 1K followers, we're going to start recruiting outside editors to contribute their content to. And the goal here is to sort of semi automate the content production process, where our roles shift to reviewing and approving different content ideas proposed by the editors rather than us compiling all the visuals every single time. So in this step, we're going to make sure each content is of highest quality and aligns with Spark's content narrative. And I just want to go over what this process would look like once we have the editors on board and before we have the editor on board.
Okay.
So until we reach 1K followers, we're going to have to do the compiling the visuals ourselves to create content and to create sort of this our narrative before bringing in outside people to give guidelines to. So before the editor recruitment, we'll be doing the visual compiling ourselves, and that Sam and Kailani, you two will be doing. And me, I'll be doing the copywriting for carousel content, and I'll be giving direction on which content to be made into short form content. Basically, what we're doing here is we make content into carousel first. Carousel is our priority, and that I'm in charge of. And then I decide which one becomes short form content. For example, right now, when we look at our feed, we have. Wait, can you see this other page I'm sharing or no?
No,
Probably
not right
no.
now.
All right, but on Insta, like we did Wellness Utopia and Heavenly Resort Babylon Storin, and basically they were remade from the carousel post we did. Are you guys aware of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we do that, and then what I do is deciding which carousel content is worthy of being made into short form content, and basically Juliana did the narration, and narration we basically follow the description that goes in for the carousel content. It exactly follows the same description as made into narration that Jilly does.
Okay.
So max is 1 minute, and that you don't have to worry about all that. Just all you guys have to do is compiling visuals for the short form content. And I just want to go look at our short form content first and discuss with you guys what you guys think the process would look like when you guys are compiling the visuals.
Okay.
So I'll share this screen. Let me share my other screen. Can you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So if you look here, let's look at this one.
Wellness Utopia Sensei Lanai. The wellness retreat has secured its place in travel trends since the pandemic. There exists a resort that has focused solely on wellness since its design a decade ago, named Sensei Lanai. Larry Ellison, the founder of Oracle, purchased Lanai, the smallest island in Hawaii, and designed Sensei Lanai with Dr. David Agus, who is also well known as Steve Jobs' personal physician. They aimed for the perfect balance of mind and body, offering proprietary, technology-based personalized programs, private wellness treatments, and health consulting from top experts. The retreat is designed to focus solely on moving, recharging, and resting, guiding guests to continue practicing wellness even after returning to the daily life. How about heading to Sensei Lanai, also known as Wellness Utopia, this summer?
Okay. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think the process would look like if you guys were to compile the visuals? Because I did the compiling for those two. And I just want to discuss that.
Yeah, it seems like it was mostly like pretty short video clips. And I liked that they were all kind of like in the same like tones and colors. And kind of like just went along with the narrative of what Jilly was speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
How
was
about
gonna
you?
say, I think something that would probably be beneficial is if me and Sam, because we're gonna have like a creative kind of to go off of for this, right? So we're gonna like understand what we need to be talking about. So I think it'd be helpful if Sam and I kind of got together and we compiled all the short video clips together, and again, just following that same narrative and tone and like color grading and everything of that sort.
So you guys prefer to work together rather than doing it like separately?
I would say even if we're working separately, at least touching base with each other, just because I know it can get very, very difficult to kind of like retrieve video clips separately and then put them together. And sometimes like what I might be thinking works for creative, Sam might be thinking is completely different. So then we might put them together and it might look a little weird. So I think just kind of, even if we're doing it separately, coming together and making sure every clip we're taking, every short form video clip we're like retrieving and wanting to use fits together. I think at some point that's very important to have.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm. So can you guys like gather around by the end of each week before you guys have the content ready so that you guys could, communicate whatever that needs to be clarified beforehand?
Yeah.
Would that be possible?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So I just want to show one more example of how I made this content. And like Sam said, like there's a script, and then we basically show visuals that are very intuitive to what's being talked about, like very intuitively, like showing all the relevant visuals, exactly following what's being talked about in the narration. And I sort of followed this format here. I don't know if you guys can. It's called Our Future, and they talk about like famous figures in the business world, and then they're very good at showing relevant visuals based on what's being talked about in the narration. So let's watch one of these.
Built the New England Patriots. This tech entrepreneur built the New England Patriots of Formula One and became a billionaire. While he was too tall to attain his lifelong dream of becoming a race car driver, Austrian-born Toto Wolff considered his odds better in business. In 1998, he launched a startup incubator called March 15. Two brilliant bets on a text messaging startup and a gaming company produced a $30 million profit by the time Toto was 28. Flush with cash, Toto returned to racing. He bought a large stake in engine supplier HWA and made a profit of $85 million after taking it public. After buying a stake in the Williams F1 team, Toto was headhunted by Mercedes. He agreed to become CEO of the team on the condition he could buy 30% ownership at a $165 million valuation. Today, the franchise is worth $3.8 billion. 8 straight championships with Lewis Hamilton and an explosion in American interest in F1 are two reasons why. While Mercedes has struggled recently, in part due to cost caps to make the sport more competitive, Toto has made both himself and the business of racing financially successful. Mercedes is second to Ferrari in total team value, but it leads the league in revenue and profit. This tech entrepreneur...
What do you guys think?
I think it's really good visual storytelling. Like you said, like whatever he's talking about, you see on the screen, kind of like animated. So it's definitely a good model for like just continuing to convert carousel posts into videos.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's very clear cut, and I think it's a good model to go off of.
Mm-hmm. Also, you guys don't have to find like every single visuals for each scene, because for the last two short form content, I told Aiden, because he's a YouTuber himself, so I told him like, if you could integrate some visuals into it that would make the storytelling better, feel free to do so. And then he did it really well. Like I didn't like guide every single scene. I didn't say put this here, put this there. Like I just randomly put visuals, like videos, photos in a Dropbox, and then he just put them all together in a way that makes sense. And he also added in his own, like to make the entire thing make sense. So that just to give you guys some guidance on like how detailed you guys have to go in.
Cool. Perfect.
And also for the short form content, we have a dedicated Notion page, and that is this one here. If you guys look, there's a checkbox for visuals and compiled, uncompiled, narration, completed, incomplete, video edited, unedited, like content created, what category it's in. So narration, this one is exactly the same as the carousel post description, like I said. So once you guys compiled all the visuals, just put the link in this box here, and I'll go check it out. All right,
Cool.
and then Aiden makes them into videos. All right.
Nice. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yep. So by the end of the day on Friday, I'm looking to have one content for each of you done, if that's possible. Just the
Yeah.
visuals compiled.
Mhm.
So that,
I can-
like, you know, we're going to have to go through trial and error. And I just want to see you guys do one each and then give feedbacks there, and then really kick off this production process from next week. Right? Since we're in the middle of the week, I don't want to do like, let's do 6 by the end of the week, because you guys have less days, right?
Yeah.
So by the end of the day on Friday, compile visuals for one content each, Sam, Kaylani, so total of 2. That makes sense.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Right. And in regard to the analytics, let's give that some weight for the ad analytics, Kaylani.
Also, I was gonna ask you, the Meta Suite logged me out of seeing analytics. It's now only available to admins, and you're the only admin on there. So I either need to be added as an admin
Yep.
or you're going to have to just send them all to me. But I know that's super, super tedious to do.
Yep. But I'll do that once we reach 1,000. All right.
Okay.
Once we reach 1,000, I'll send you all the analytics, and we have basically what we're doing is running the ads on custom audience and then
Yep.
lookalike audience. So I feel like in terms of targeting, that will do. But in terms of what content has better performance and whatnot, we could have some initial data compiled up to 1K follower, and then we could discuss them because we don't have much to talk about at this point.
Yeah. No, I agree.
All right. So what time is it at? 9? 8?
Yeah, it's in like 30 minutes.
All right. So I hope. All right. So let's get back to the meeting. 30 minutes.
Okay.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.